Subscribe to Highest Good, where we tell you your future.
How are you doing, Virgo? On Monday, love is deeply private and very passionate today with the current planetary configuration. Even if everyone knows of your relationship with a certain person, they certainly do not realize how deeply in love you actually are, and perhaps you do not either until an event that occurs today makes you realize exactly what is going on. You may choose to keep this a secret a while longer. It's probably just as well that you don't make romantic plans during the Mercury retrograde period that starts this week. Things could change on a whim. Luckily, relying on your instincts can help with any decisions. Prepare to be contemplative over the weekend. You're not always comfortable being alone with your feelings, but this could be a productive period if you give in. The coinciding moon closes out your emotional week, signaling a good time to use your imagination and creativity to think about your future romantic plans. Reflect on lessons you've learned in the past so you don't make the same mistakes again. On Tuesday, you feel great and full of charisma and magic due to the current planetary alignment, which brings a special blend of romance in your life. If you are talking to someone for the first time, then you can expect to hit it off right away. You will feel relaxed and able to talk from your heart about anything, which is a blessing that should not be taken lightly. Love is deeply private and very passionate today. With the current planetary configuration, Mercury will start its slow down mode from this week onwards, and that will impact your entire body and mental disposition. This is a time for transformation and you will have some mental blocks. Mercury indicates intellect and analytical capacity, so naturally during this week you can make some wrong decisions. You may get minor issues like headache or cold. There will be multiple things that can distract you, so try to have focus. There will be multiple things that can distract you, so try to have focus. You will be having some issues like absent-mindedness. This situation will disappear after this transit of the moon. For the time being, you need to take care of your head area. Please don't think too much or act. You need a lot of rest and sleep. On Wednesday, celestial energy brings you an understanding that may have been hidden beneath the thoughts and general business of your daily life. It concerns your relationship with someone and the depth of feeling between you. You may not have paid much attention to what has been really going on, having so much to attend to. You become aware of hidden possibilities today which could enrich your life. You can let your emotions flow freely with today's astral energy. If you have felt like holding back from letting your latest lover know how you are deep inside, you will not be able to any longer, and it is probably not a good idea to continue pretending any longer. It is safe to say what you need to say, and your lover really aches to hear this. On Thursday, today you might consider entering into a business partnership with a relative or neighbor. This could show promise of success and is definitely worth serious consideration. You will want to be sure it's right for you, so caution is recommended. You might even get around to considering the nitty-gritty of a possible agreement. But for the most part, it isn't likely that you will be making any final decisions yet. The current astral configuration implies that you have a chance to develop a relationship that is based on spiritual ideas and attitudes rather than the more ego based principles that usually dominate people's lives together. You may have wanted a partnership in which you felt that you were literally growing with another person. So take the opportunity whilst you can, as you are now ready for the challenge. On Friday, the value of any investment you may have made in land, including your home, could come into your thoughts today. Whatever time and energy you've put into it is likely to pay off, and this might make a difference to you while formulating plans for the future. You might spend some time working outside, which should clear your head and enable you to get your thoughts together. A female friend could join you. You can have concerns regarding your beauty. That will be just a temporary mode, and you don't have to worry about that. Venus is triggering your head area, and that too in a slow down manner, so minor headaches are possible. You should take care of your genital organs as there are chances of bacterial attacks. Your emotional self is also active, so there will be emotional issues as well. This is also a week of meditation and healing. On Saturday, a lot of serious matters are on your mind, perhaps involving plans for the future. It's likely that you will want to stay home today and do some contemplating. Various new opportunities could be coming your way, and you won't want to let them pass you by without serious consideration. Chores around the house could prove a valuable outlet for physical energy while allowing thoughts to churn in your mind. The desire for personal and career advancement could cause you to consider furthering your education in some way. Someone close to you, probably a woman, could wake you up to the advantages of returning to school and getting an advanced degree at some point in the future. You may want to wait a little bit before deciding, but something has shifted within you. It's time for some kind of change. Be prepared. On Sunday, the current astral configuration implies that you have a chance to develop a relationship that is based on spiritual ideas and attitudes, rather than the more ego-based principles that usually dominate people's lives together. You may have wanted a partnership in which you felt that you were literally growing with another person. So take the opportunity whilst you can, as you are now ready for the challenge. Today you're apt to be a bit preoccupied. You might find yourself considering concepts that others think are strange and impractical. This might involve metaphysics or the occult or unusual ways of making a living, or all of the above. You might want to discuss this with others. However, you should make a decision based on your preferences without influence from those who aren't directly involved.
Money and career.
On Monday, you will try to make new partnerships. Mars is triggering the partnership sector, and that indicates a lot of focus in that area. This indicates new developments in partnership deals. This is also a time to travel for the purpose of a career. PR professionals and lawyers will have important projects in hand. Projects from foreign locations are also seen. Mercury is in the sector of career and managers. You will have important communications with your partners. New plans for joint ventures also can come up. This is also an important time for writers and publishers as well. On Tuesday, Mars is triggering the sector for your work and colleagues. This is a very sensitive time, and that will be a challenge for you. Those who work for health and nutrition will have some complexities. Banking and accounting professionals also have to be very careful. You may work in a very competitive environment. This is not the time to take risks with new projects. If you get a new opportunity, then you have to be very careful with that. Arguments with colleagues can also come up during this week. There will be some projects from foreign lands as well. Venus will help you to solve the issues in the partnerships. On Wednesday, the sector for your own ventures and creativity will get highly activated. Mars is triggering this house, and that will bring some major events to you regarding your own ventures. Those who work in the arts and entertainment sector will be very active. Those who work in politics and the government also will have important duties. Sports stars and physical trainers also have new projects in hand. You will be busy working for children and youth groups. Networking events can also come up. You will be very impatient during this transit that can bring losses. On Thursday, Venus has turned direct, and that will bring some peace at work. Until last week, you were having a lot of workload, and that was not a pleasant experience. From this week onwards, you will be feeling much easier at work. That will help you to be relaxed too. Most of the workplace situation will be in your favor. However, there will be minor issues. There will be new projects at work. Creative projects can also come up, and that you will be able to give good results. This is also a good time to keep unity with your colleagues. There will be some projects from foreign lands as well. This is also a time for creating new business agreements as well. On Friday, there will be a lot of projects in the communication related sector. Mars is moving through the sector for communications, media and technology during this week. This is a time for work in multitasking, and there will be a lot of projects from communication and media. Those who work as teachers, preachers and counselors will have new work or a busy schedule. There will be a lot of short projects, and that will make you a little weak. On Saturday, Venus is moving through the sector for creativity and its own ventures. You may go for networking events during this phase. Creative projects can also come up. Those who work in the arts and government will try to work on more projects. Mars is impacting your finances and part-time projects during this week. You have a lot of chances to get part-time projects as well. However, there are chances for arguments with your partners. Those who work in engineering and healing will have new projects. Mercury will make you communicate regarding your own ventures. On Sunday, you may try to work with creative projects. This is also time to expose your skills and get work through that. You will go for networking events too. Those who work in the arts and entertainment sector also have new projects. You may join new teams as well. Mercury is also in a slow down mode, and that will add the hardships at work. There will be a lot of opportunities to prove your skills, but there will be some hurdles too. There will be new beginnings at work as well as hardships. This is a very sensitive week for you who work in politics and other social domains. So they have to be very cheerful. You need to be careful with your speculative ventures. Arguments with teammates can also come up. Job seekers from the entertainment and arts domain may get new opportunities.
To get your daily prediction updates from our team of psychics, subscribe to Highest Good and click on the bell notification and never miss a prediction.